Yeah, as I said, when we clearly have a winner for whatever tree grows the fastest, then we will be destroying the other plots. We'll be filling in the whole area. Look at them all. But we could get downstairs and we can start hacking away at this wall with the steel pickaxe. We were just about finished planting the garden too, but that's all good. We're going to deal with these guys, see what type of loot we can get. You want to come down here, place your water down. What's up, survivors? I'm NaturalBorn, and welcome to episode 34 of our Random Gen Let's Play. Now, first and foremost, as always, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for all of the support on all of the videos. You guys are the real MVPs. Now, for today's video, we've got all of our forges downstairs. We still have a couple more to move, but for all of these forges, they're going to require a lot of fuel. So what I've decided that we're going to do is we're going to make a tree farm today. But not just any tree farm. There's actually a couple different methods that I want to test to find out which one is the most efficient. We're going to get downstairs. We're going to organise our tools because we still have all of our weapons from Horde Night. We're going to have to clear out a lot of plant fibre, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because we're running quite low. And we do need that plant fibre for crafting. Oh, looks like the gardens are ready to harvest too, but for today's mission, we're looking at making a tree farm. Now, I'm not too sure how much time this is going to take, but I can guarantee you that it'll be worth it to know. So we're going to clear out all the plant fibre in this area. Alright, so we have our plant fibre cleared out, which is great because we needed this for doing a bit of bulk crafting. And we're definitely going to need a lot more than that. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, when planting seeds, tree seeds in particular, you can only have a space of 3 blocks between each before the next one can be placed down. So you can see here we've got 1, 2, and 3. So we have a space of 3 between each. Now, you can't place any seeds in between here. So a good way to map this out is to use plates. And what you can do is grab our plates out. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about the terrain here. Well, that's going to make things a bit more annoying. We may have to flatten this whole area out with frames. That's really not what I was looking to do. But oh well, we want the tree farm done. It's got to be done. Alright, now that that is finally done, as I was saying before, for anybody that doesn't know, when you plant down a tree sapling, you cannot plant another one within 3 blocks of where that one was. So this is the 3rd block. We try place this, not possible to place, but then we can plant it here. So what people like to do is you take these plates and you put these plates in between and you cover each side. So that way, you know that in between the plates, you can just run up and slam down your sapling. Now, I've made a farm like this in my main world that had around 150 trees. I wouldn't recommend it because it causes a lot of lag to your world. But something that I noticed over time is that certain rows of the saplings wouldn't grow. Now, I don't know if it's because they were too close, if it had something to do with the type of sapling, or if it was the trees that grew beside them that stopped enough light coming through for the other ones to grow. So what I'd like to do for today's video is we're going to test out. So we have this one with 3 blocks in between. Now I'm going quite minimal. Normally you connect all of these up. You can make yourself quite a nice design or pattern. But for the purpose of today's video, because I don't know which one's going to grow faster, is we're going to do a couple like this. So these ones have a space of 3. but I also want to do some more that have a space of 5, just to see if these allow the trees to grow faster. So I'm going to go ahead and set these ones up here. Like I said, I don't want to plant too many trees down yet, because whatever the winner is, whatever one grows the fastest trees, we will be knocking down the other one, and then we'll be setting up a proper tree farm. But at the moment, this is more of a test. So we've got to find out what the best rates are. There is also something else that I want to test that I've never actually tried out before, but I've always thought about it. And that is, do trees grow faster if they're on tilled soil, or do they grow even faster if they're on fertilized soil? And that is something that we will be testing out today as well. So we're going to plant these seeds down. So as you can see, there is a gap of 3 between these trees. So we're going to do a couple more, but we're going to leave a gap of 5 between them. Hopefully there's enough room for this. So we want one here. Here, I don't actually know how many I'm going to be able to fit. Yeah, I can't go any more this way. Or could I? Oh, I'm going to have to flatten that out. And we might even be able to fit another one over here. Oh, we're out of plates. We'll just go 50 more. Now, something else that I do want to do quickly is... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to have to destroy these quickly, because I want to plant all of these tree saplings at the same time, so that we know just exactly what ones grow the quickest, and whether or not they're all going to grow. Probably shouldn't be using an axe to do this, but it's all good. We have our wrench or hammer on us. It's alright, we can fix those up in the morning though. No worries at all. Alright, so we have 9 trees here and 12 here. Now, as I mentioned, something that I wanted to test, and we'll clear out a wee area here to test this. Alright, so we have our 3 separate plots here. So we're going to leave this one as is. We are going to till this one. And then this one here, we're actually going to fertilize it. Now that gravel shouldn't make any difference because you can't till gravel, so we know that this here was the soil. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop down some tree seeds quickly. It'll be interesting to see if these 3 grow at the same speed, or let's say if the fertilized one grows a lot faster, or even the tilled one. But as the day is getting on, we're going to go with tree seeds. And then in a couple days, we'll be able to see what ones are growing the fastest, or what ones aren't growing at all. But yeah, as you can see, you just run around, aim for the open area. This is another reason why it's good to, as you can see, it's quite bumpy as we run over it, but you can connect all of these plates together. But yeah, for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to leave them as is for now. And then, oh, didn't want to do that. Oh, you gotta be joking me. And yeah, as I said, when we clearly have a winner for whatever tree grows the fastest, then we will be destroying the other plots and we'll be filling in the whole area. Now, if they both grow the same, then we're definitely going for this more compact design here, because it's obviously we're going to get a lot more wood from it. But yeah, I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen with these trees here. Right, do we have a hammer in here? No, we do not. Right, that's all right. we can fix this up tomorrow. Who knows, we might even have to break these out and remove them, so it might not even be that much of an issue. Now, because I'm going to have to put a couple of days into this episode, we'll just pop the seeds in here. Tell you what, we'll just pop all that crap in there, eh? Oh, I'll take the plant fibre, actually, and we'll have a drink. Yeah, I would like to harvest this garden. So before the nighttime falls, that's something that I might do, and then we can get some seeds crafting over the night. We might not be able to harvest all of the garden, but as long as we can get a majority of it done, then we can get seeds crafting up throughout the night, and then we can plant them first thing in the morning. Alright, we've just finished a full harvest of the garden, and look at that. You see what I see in the distance? I see a wandering horde. It's funny because, yeah, if you can see the time, it's just about that time. I ran back up here to check my inventory. And then, funny enough, look what we find. So, half of the mushrooms didn't grow. Not too sure why. Just did. And there they go. Look at them all. Well, we're just going to let them run by and do their thing. So yeah, once again, we have collected just over 2,500 corn. Oh, we've been spotted. And yeah, my plan is throughout the night, we're going to craft up the seeds in the workbench. So first thing in the morning, everything will be all good to replant. Oh, an auger schematic. Love to see it. And a leather hood schematic, okay. We'll take them. But yeah, 310 potatoes, almost 300 blueberries, well over 2,000 corn, and almost 300 mushrooms. Here comes the second wave of them. They don't, they just stopped. Didn't even keep running. Very strange. Yeah, we're definitely getting to that point in the game where the hordes are starting to get a lot bigger. Not a bad thing though. Might agree. Yeah, look, they're still coming. Yeah, come on, lady. So yeah, my goal is to get some of these seeds crafting up. We're going to chuck the forge on. We're going to pull the rest of the resources out of the forge that we need to. And then we can start moving these forges downstairs. So a bunch of iron. Bullet tips. Bullet casings. Definitely going to need those too. And glass jars. And then, yeah, the last thing that'll have to come out of here will be the lumps of clay. Tell you what. We're going to craft up some steel arrowheads. We're going to go 500. Then we're going to pull the rest of everything else out. Because, yeah, those arrowheads we can start crafting steel arrows with. Or bolts. And, yeah, that's going to help level our weaponsmithing. Because that's something that we definitely need to start working on. Our tools are looking pretty good. But we do need to level up our toolsmithing more as well. Alright, we're just going to let that tick away and do its thing. And yes, we'll do a bit of tool crafting as well. Oh, not on that one we won't. We haven't even built the second one, so yeah, that's all good. No worries at all. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like to have a couple of workbenches. We don't even have enough mechanical parts for another one. Now, we want to save some of this gas for the mini bike, but we could get downstairs and we could start hacking away at this wall with the steel pickaxe. Right, guys, I've been doing a bit of digging through the night. We've got 4,500 stone, 360 raw iron, and this is the progress that we've made so far with the steel pick. Now, it's not the most, but every inch of this tunnel gets us a block closer to the desert. This would be a lot faster with the auger, but like I said, we don't have a lot of gas at the moment. So for now, just chipping away at that throughout the night should do the job pretty easy. So we can go ahead, throw our stone straight into there, and our raw iron straight into that one. Now the morning's just about to start, so we're going to get upstairs, we're going to eat some breakfast, and then we are going to grab some seeds and start replanting this garden. We're going to eat 2 of those. And we'll drink 2 of those, and there we go. There's a bit of extra wellness to tie us over. Alright, so how are we looking here? All of these are done. Tell you what, might even grab some feathers out. Oh, is that all of our feathers? 148. That's all good. Recipes. Arrows or bolts. Tell you what, we're going to go for bolts. So as those craft up, how long has this got left? 3 minutes. Oh, and it's still got glass. Right, I'm going to turn that off. Really don't feel like getting ambushed by screamers while we're out there trying to plant all these seeds. Mushrooms, blueberries, and potatoes. Alright, we're going to wait for the rest of those potato seeds. Alright, we have our potato seeds, and we are good to go. So hopefully there's no screamers lurking out there. Really wouldn't surprise me if there is. Now we're looking pretty good. Alright, I can already see that none of these saplings have sprouted overnight, but that's fine. They haven't exactly been planted for very long. But yeah, we'll keep checking on these throughout the day, and we'll see what ones start to sprout first. But for now, we're going to start planting everything into the garden. Oh, and here comes that wandering horde, back for a vengeance. We were just about finished planting the garden too, but that's all good. We're going to deal with these guys, see what type of loot we can get. Definitely not a bad size wandering horde. You can see more of them coming in the distance too. Just gotta, oh yeah, watch out for that lag. Damn, 3 modes. That's dangerous. Something, oh, it's them still coming, still spawning in. Something I'd like to do once we've finished the garden and dealt with this, I'd like to try go get my hands on some mechanical parts, and I'd like to check some of the drop chests too to see if we have any beakers lying around. So we need to make another chem station. I'd also like to make another workbench, and on top of that, I'd like to craft up some more cement mixers, just so we can get everything fully finished in the bottom part of the base. Alright, that should be all of them. There might be a couple of crawlers in the grass. Nothing we can't deal with though. Oh. Easy there, lady. Alright, come on, big fella. And bam. How many crawlers have we got? Just the one? Perfect. And then we got a whole lot of bodies to clean up. There you guys, I'm going to clean up these bodies and I'll show you what sort of loot we get once I've finished getting rid of them all. Alright, that should have been all of them. So we did manage to snag ourselves a treasure map, which was pretty much what I was hoping for. A treasure map or a challenge. It's pretty much the two main things that you're going to get. We've got a first aid bandage. We're going to go ahead and use that quickly. The bones and the animal fat. But apart from that, nothing too amazing. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to finish planting these seeds quickly. We're going to dump all the loot in our inventory, and then we might even jump on the mini bike and go pick up that supply drop. The main reason that I want to go for the supply drop is that there's always that chance that there are sniper rifle parts in there, and the sooner that we can get a sniper rifle fully assembled, the sooner that I'm going to feel a hell of a lot better about Horde Nights. And the garden is finally replanted. So we're going to go drop all of this crap off in base quickly, and then we're going to get back upstairs on the mini bike, and we're going to go see what's in that supply drop. Another thing that I would have mined from the supply drop would be a bee kit or some first aid kits, because that right there is all we have in the realm, first aid kits. I'm just going to chuck all of this crap in here for now. Yeah, we'll just put seeds in there too. It'll be all good. Supply drop didn't land in the wasteland. So none of these trees are finished or even sprouted yet, but these ones look like they're completely finished, so we might have to knock those down too. There was a big bit of lag there. Alright, so hopefully it's in the burnt and it doesn't go into the wasteland. Alright, excuse me, good sir. Alright, see the wasteland there, so we're looking pretty good. Just got to make sure we don't set our mini bike on fire trying to get out of here. We are looking for sniper rifle parts. That was a pretty crap supply drop, not gonna lie. No gun parts, no schematics, no first aid kits, but at least we got a beacon. I'm pretty sure we only needed one, so now we can craft the last chem station for the base. But yes, the next goal would be mechanical parts for another workbench and for some more cement mixes. Now, we have the option of unlocking the next level of steelsmithing, and that will allow us to craft our own mechanical parts. The only problem is this perk costs a lot of points. Now, I'm not personally worried about points, because like I said, we will end up with a lot of challenges, and that's how we're going to get a majority of our points. And we have the beaker too, so we don't necessarily need to go into town. So it could be a good idea to hold back at base. We might even chop these trees down quickly so we can take all that wood down to base and then start crafting. Alright, I can see some trees have sprouted. So we have one tree and it's in the with the gap of 3. So it's actually really good because I would prefer this tree farm over this one. There's also, you could probably actually pop another tree seed right there in the middle. But at the moment, this is looking like the way that it may be. And it looks like the fertilised one hasn't grown either, or the tilled soil, which is all good. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on room. Right guys, I'm going to go around, I'm going to chop down all these trees quickly. Alright, that should have been the last tree. So yeah, we got just over 2 stacks of wood from that. It's not the best, but it's definitely going to help. And it still looks like these 4 haven't sprouted up yet. But nothing on this side has sprouted yet. So, if you guys are wondering what is the best tree farm, then I think we've proven it. This is the most efficient that you can get. And it does not matter if you till the soil or if you use fertilized soil. Actually, I have a quick look at my skills. Now, if we come over to steel smithing. Now, I can't remember if it's the first level or the second level. If that's 2 levels we have to pump into that, then tell you what, we're just going to do it, eh? Now, I think we have to check this inside of the workbench. There we go, mechanical parts, and it looks like it is not unlocked, so we do need the next one. So it's a little bit of forged and duct tape. Forged steel, actually. For some reason, I thought it was forged iron. But that's all good. We've done it now, so we might as well commit. So come in here, we're going to grab that last level. We're just going to take 48, some duct tape, and what's that going to get us? Is that going to be 10? Alright, so we're going to need more duct tape. Good thing that we have a crap ton of glue. So we take our glue and our cloth, and we can craft up. While I'm here, actually, we might as well check quickly, what do we need for cement mixers? So it is mechanical parts. Interesting. Okay. Now, I think we need a workbench more than we need cement mixers, because we do have a few cement mixers downstairs at the moment. We're going to need 20 for this, a wrench and a hammer. Alright, we're going to pop that workbench there, and now we've got 2 to work with. So if we do have a bunch of things bulk crafting in one of them, then we can still use the other one. Now, something that I would like to do is I'd like to do a bit of weapon smithing, because I'd like to start working these levels up, especially for the spiked club, because that is our go-to weapon. We're going to go ahead and we're going to craft up some clubs, and then we're going to scrap those. We're starting off at 367. Right guys, I've been doing a bit of bulk crafting. Now I started off by doing 100 wooden clubs, and they got me from 367 to 375. So that was 8 levels by doing 100 wooden clubs. Now I done 100 wooden bows, and they got me from 375 to 385. So if anybody is wondering, you do get a little bit of extra XP for crafting the wooden bow over the wooden club. The only difference with the wooden bow is that it requires 3 plant fibre, along with club is just 10 wood, whereas the bow is 12 wood and 3 plant fibres. Now I'm looking for some quick levels, so we're going to stick with the bow for now. Oh, 66, okay. Looks like we're running a bit low on wood, but that's why you scrap it in here. You can take that wood straight back out of there. But yeah guys, I'm just going to keep chipping away at this for a while and see if we can work our weapon smithing up into the blue quality. And then that way we'll be able to upgrade our hunting knife and our spiked club. Alright, we were running a bit low on plant fibre, so we had to switch back to the wooden clubs, but as you can see, quality 404. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to craft another spiked club, another hunting knife. We're going to repair both of these 2, and then we're going to combine all of these in the workbench. So let's see how we're doing for food. We're all very low on food. Might as well smash back some meat stew, work that wellness up. And we'll have a bit of beer grilled steak. Perfect. And a couple of these. Now, something that we are going to have to do, so I'm going to have to take these 3 here and take a bit of meat, and guessing that we need water as well. Meat stew and some water. We're going to go ahead and, no we're not, because we have no water. Lucky up here, 30 murky water. We do have our bucket of water. The only problem is I don't have hay bales, but I'm pretty sure if we grab some of these, we grab out some plant fibre, we should be able to craft up some hay bales quickly. Alright, we're going to need 12. So both of our weapons are done, so we're going to combine these together. So we've got 421 on the spiked club, looking good. And 422 on the hunting knife. Alright, so for our infinite water source, you want to use solid blocks. You don't want to be using frames because the water can spill out each side of the frame. Now you want to come down here, place your water down. We actually need to grab our glass jars. Stack of 500 should do perfect. You want to come in here, click on the water source, and 1 block should be left over. And then you just go ahead, pick that back up with your bucket, and then you're all good to go. No water's spilled out anywhere, and that is the infinite water source. Now we have 500 jars, and we want to cook up at least, I'm going to go, I can only hold 90, can't it? Oh well, 90 it's going to have to be. We're going to get 90 of these cooking up. Chuck the rest of that in there. We'll be able to make some more glue once we have some more bones. Might as well just chuck these hay bales with the water for now. We will set up a room somewhere. I'm just not too sure where I want to put that room. It'd probably be ideal to have it somewhere down near the chem stations, but we could also dig a room off in there and make it in there, or potentially in here. Alright, so at the moment we're just waiting on the water. Once the water's all finished, we can get the food cooking up, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to move these forges down. And looks like this one's actually completely done. So we're going to take all the bits and pieces out of here. Same with this one here. Now, you can pick up campfires, but they're cheap enough to make, but you're better off just breaking them. One more. Oh, 33. Alright, where's our wrench? Alright, that campfire, that forge, sorry, is ready to go. Start pulling all this water out. Alright, and meat stew. 90 of those. It's going to take 17 minutes. That doesn't actually have enough wood in it. So we're going to get this up to... let's go 18 to be safe. Perfect. Alright, while that cooks up, I'm going to move this forge downstairs. Alright, so we just need to move the last forge down, and then this side is complete. We have all of our crap up there, and in here. We have some excess storage in there. Now, I don't know if I should put a workbench here and then maybe stack some chem stations in here. We'd end up with an extra chem station, and then we'd also have a workbench down here, but I'm not too sure yet. We'll just wait and see how that goes. But for now, that's all looking good. Alright, yeah, this definitely will not be finished by the morning. So that's alright, we can move this forge in the morning. I'm going to pull that stuff out for now just so I don't forget. And we're going to dump that in here. Well, I suppose while I'm waiting around, might leave one stack of each up there, just in case we need it. But I think for now, we are going to start moving some stuff down into the storage that we have. So smeltables, and we're just going to drop all of this crap up there. And raw iron can go in there. So we're slowly starting to get organised. I think throughout the nights, I'll start moving things down here, make it a lot more functional. But yeah, the big goal for today's episode was to set up the tree farm and see how well that it actually works. Like I said, there was a few different things that I wanted to test with the tree farm. The main thing being not only the spacing between them, but also if it's fertilized or tilled. Now, as you can see from here, everything's looking like it's pretty much sprouted up. But I do think that this lot right here is what we're going to go with. So maybe in the next episode, once these trees are fully grown, we're going to knock them down. We'll knock out all of these plates, and then we'll fill them in with these ones, and then we will have our tree farm. Alright, and everything else is looking good. Yeah, guys, just looking at the time, I think it's time for me to move a few more things downstairs and get our breakfast. Just take a quick look at this. Look at all the food that we have accumulated just through Horde nights. And this is why I call it Uber Loot Delivery. Now, because we are sorted for food, I have no need to eat any of this food at all. What we'll probably do is we'll just collect it, and we're just going to end up with a crap ton of it. How are we actually looking for food? 28. And water. Alright. We'll drink some of this, and we'll grab some of this. So I'm just going to take that. I like to always have wood on my character, especially in the early game. Yeah, it's still got 10 minutes, and there goes a screamer. Why wouldn't there be? You guys know how we like to end off the episodes around here. Oh, shut up. See a zombie over there. Here he comes. Some more coming. And another screamer. Alright. Oh, she hasn't called in any bears, so that's good. Try to get a clean shot. Alright, what do we got now? Nothing too crazy. It's half expecting to see like three zombie bears spawning. That seems to be the way it is now. Oh well, no ferals, no cops, no bears, no worries. He's going for it. We're going to clean up these fellas, and then we're going to end off the episode. Three zombies. Oh, we got to level up. Must be bees somewhere. No, no bees. Very strange. I do feel like we're missing a few zombies, but that's all good. Because as you guys can see, the sun's come up, and that means that our time is up. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more console content. But as always, stay safe out there, survivors, and I'll see you in the next one.